So why don't you go ahead and tell us a little bit of what's the thing that all of us should be doing as homeowners, or to prepare for the upcoming season?
Well, one of the main things that we recommend doing is maintenance. Is most people, they change the filter out every so often, and they don't actually have the system checked out by somebody who knows what they're doing. Basically, on the maintenances, we go through a few different things. One of the main things, of course, is cleaning out the drain line. But there's other things involved with it, like checking capacitors, blower motors, condenser motors, evaporator coils, and other parts in the system that can begin to fail, and we might be able to catch it before it actually fails.
And I know that we were talking a little bit earlier, too, that you said something about when you're looking at, like, per se, the capacitor, if there's something wrong with that, you might be able to fix it right now, as opposed to waiting for it to completely fail, and then it causes another big problem with the compressor or something.
That's right. We recently were out at a house where the customer called us out. We diagnosed the unit, and we found the compressor was down. This one actually was shorted. As I dug deeper to figure out, what else might be wrong with the unit, I found the capacitor was open. I asked the lady, "Are you getting this checked every so often by an AC company?" And she said no. Unfortunately, if it was the capacitor that first went, that's what caused the compressor to fail. Because she was gone for a little while and she wasn't in the house to see that it wasn't cooling. The whole time that compressor was trying to turn on, until finally it just gave out. So it's the capacitor is a small, relatively cheap part. And because of not having caught that, it caused a much larger problem, which was extremely expensive. In this case, I think she ended up replacing the equipment because of it.
And you have a special going on right now for this checkup, correct?
We do, actually. We're running a special for $59.95, and basically that'll get us out to your house. We'll do some of the stuff that we talked about today and check the rest of the system out, make sure everything's working properly for, now that it's getting ready to warm up out there again.
If you are thinking about selling your home, that getting a checkup is really a really good thing to do, because that's something that you can show to prospective buyers that it's a good thing, and it really makes a big difference.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of the new buyers will bring in the inspector to have the house checked out. And if you've got a buyer that you feel good about, that it's got the money to purchase the home or the credit or whatever, you don't want to scare them off with something like the air conditioner may not be working. When the inspector comes in and tells them, I don't think the AC is working properly, that puts doubt into their minds.
Absolutely.
So being proactive in that case might help you sell that house a little bit faster. When the inspector says it's not working and you take out the receipt from a certified company saying, yes, it is, I just had it checked out, that says a lot for a customer.
And it also is something that you can show the inspector, and so the inspector can then make another, determination for it.
Absolutely.
It's really hard to get that spread with the humidity in the air, with everything. If a house is going from completely air temperature of what it is outside to really test that air conditioner properly, that's not very easy to do.
No, and you had mentioned a lot of the inspectors look for that 20-degree split on the air handler. If the humidity is really high in the house, you may not reach 20 degrees. It may be running 16, 15 degrees at times. There's nothing wrong with that air conditioner. It's just that the humidity is very high and it's hard to cool the air down.